So 2020 has been a really tough year for any local service business. I mean, if you're running a salon, you're running a spa, or any type of business where your business is based on meeting clients, that makes it really difficult when we cannot meet clients. And I'm conscious that, a lot of you watching this might still be in a situation where you're not able to, fully run your business as you would like your business to run. But still, I think it's important that we look at this time period on, what can we learn from this? Are there any positives here that we can take on as we move to, into the future and to strengthen our business? And I've seen a lot of innovation taking place. I've seen salons who have created, another income stream to their business, something to complement the service business. What I'm talking about here is salons who have started to sell online. So I really want you to have the chance to take advantage of this. So I've created this course. You will be able to find it if information about it if you go to thesalonbusiness.com/store. This is a free course. It doesn't cost anything, and I'm leading you through in this course all the steps you need to do to kind of create your online presence and to create your store where you can sell things online. But you probably have thought about this before as well, like should I be selling online and so on, but probably the question you've asked is what should I sell online? Because there's a lot of big guys out there. You have Amazon, you have other big e-retailers who are able to sell products at a much lower cost than what you would do. So what can you sell as a local service business? And that's what I want to talk about in this video. So in this video, I'm gonna lead you through 7 different ideas on things you can sell as a local service business, as a salon, as a spa, online. So if this is the first time we meet, my name is John Hallberg and I run thesalonbusiness.com as well as this YouTube channel, and this is where I share ideas and strategies for how you can grow your service business. So if you run a salon, a spa, or any type of local service business, consider subscribing. So in this video, I'm gonna take you through 7 different ideas of what you could sell online as a local service business, as a salon, as a spa, as a barbershop. But for sure, there's more things than the 7 things that I'm going to talk about that you could potentially be selling. But I think it's important when we kind of approach the topic of selling online that, that might be a completely new thing for you. So I would probably suggest starting with something that is very easy, that doesn't require you to, change your business model completely, but something that is easy for you to get going with and to start with. So I'll take you through those 7 different things, and I will start in the beginning with the ones that are probably easier and probably not as creative, let's say, but something that, could get you started. So idea number 1, prepaid appointments. Okay, I told you, it's not too creative in the beginning, but you're probably already running with appointments today in your business. So just allowing customers to actually pay for their appointments online is the first thing that you're already doing, exactly what you're doing, that you could enable, which will help you improve cash flow. It will help you with the no-show protection. And actually in the course, I will show you how you can set this up, both if you want to charge the full service price online, or if you just want to add the no-show protection where, clients enter their card details, and if they're not showing up, then, they will be charged a fee for that. But that's, point number 1. So we got that out of the way, the most easy one. So idea number 2, gift cards. So again, not a shocker. You might already be doing gift cards in some shape or form. But this is a great way to start, having a way of selling online without actually changing anything really of what you're doing today. And if you're using Square Online as a platform, that's super easy to set up digital gift cards and to enable this functionality. So I'm just going to show you an example here of what this could look like. So here you see a website that was actually built using Square Online, selling gift cards directly on the website. So having gift cards and offering gift cards is good for gifting purpose. People can buy them as a gift, which is kind of the intent, I suppose. But also as a promotion. So for example, I have a salon that I've worked with, which is, just around the corner from where I am right now. And they did this during the COVID shutdown when they were not opened. They started to offer 2 types of gift cards. One was for $500 and another one for $1,000. And then they tied a quite aggressive discount to that. I think they did 20%. You know, I'm not usually, very in favor of doing a lot of discount, but certainly, the time period that we have been through really calls for some, extraordinary efforts. And, having that feature available that they could sell gift cards really helped them carry through this period. So they could get, cash in because people were putting a lot of money in to support the business while getting that, promo discount for that, right? So using gift cards can be a smart way, again, both for gifting, but also to run promotions that is not necessarily tied directly to booking the appointment, but, being able to sell your services online on your store. And it's really easy to set up and doesn't really require much from you. So idea number 3, that's selling your retail products. So this is probably the first thing that comes to mind when we think about, starting an e-commerce business is taking our retail products and, offering that online. I think what we need to just acknowledge and be aware of is if we're selling, established brands that exist in many different places and we start to do that online, that obviously you're competing with a lot of other players. You're competing with, Amazon potentially, or other like really big e-retailers who can do pricing that you cannot really. And it's quite hard to differentiate yourself from that. I'm not saying it's not possible, but it will be a little bit tougher. So what I'm thinking here is that we need to get a little bit more creative and to see like how can you as a local service business, whatever expertise you have, if it's hair, if it's makeup, how can you add that expertise, because that's your point of difference versus these big guys, right? You have that knowledge, like how can you add that into your products to make it attractive to buy from you specifically. So I have a few examples that I would like us to look at. So first one is customized kits. Okay, so what I mean with this, and I've heard good success stories on this from salons doing it, which is things like if you run a hair salon, you could put together a color kit that is customized to the client, where you choose what products to put in there that you could retail. Here's an example of that from a salon doing it. And in fact, they are actually doing the consultation, easy consultation, which is, send in a picture and you will get the recommendation of, what colors to go in your kit back. So that's just like one way of doing that. But I encourage you to think about like, okay, how can you bring your knowledge into what you're offering? Another way of doing that, also from the same salon, is combining a unique set of products. So you can offer, a regimen where you put different brands together that you really believe in, products that you really like, which makes it also more unique than maybe what you could find on, Amazon or on another e-retailer. So that's another way to kind of bring your expertise in. Again, you can of course sell brands that exist elsewhere. I would probably still encourage you to look at brands that are more unique, that people cannot shop everywhere. If you're one of the few who can actually offer that brand, of course that will make it more attractive to go to you and to buy that brand. In the course, I will lead you through exactly how you set up your products, how you can set them up for pickup at the salon or at for delivery. So there's different ways of doing that, and we will walk through that in the course. So idea number 4 that you could sell online as a local service business is also to move into like adjacent categories. So not necessarily selling the traditional retail that you would have in your hair salon or in your nail salon, but to add some other category of products like fashion items or like hair pieces. Could be jewelry or other type of products that kind of fits with what you're doing, where it might be easier to find smaller or local brands and things that people cannot buy elsewhere, but they can buy via your store. So that is one way as well of kind of adding that uniqueness to give reason for why they should buy from you and not buy somewhere else. And I think a good example of this was by Emily Struckhoff. I actually saw this on the news, so I don't know Emily personally, but she runs a salon called the Hair Lab. And when they had to close for COVID and shut down, so she opened up a store where she is selling items around the whole quarantine experience, which obviously very timely and relevant. And from what I understand, this has been actually performing really well for her as well. So I mean, that's just to show what you could do. Like if you were to have a unique type of branding for your business, or you have a certain message or a certain belief, or any idea, you could also move into that direction of customizing items with your message on, or again like sourcing from like a local jewelry or something, something that makes it unique and something that people can really only find on your website. And actually, if you're selling items, things like where you just write a message, or that's your kind of concept and idea, like t-shirts, caps, and these kind of things, there are also third-party providers out there who can do this for you. So basically you could design your item, take the order, and then you just send that brief off to that supplier who would actually print it and ship it out to the client. So there's some other models around these things when you're selling more like standardized items, where you're just kind of customizing the text and the artwork on them. That was idea number 4. And again, in the course we'll walk through how to sell physical items, of course, and how to do that for pickup or for delivery. So idea number 5 for what you could be selling online is to sell products as an affiliate. So if you want to kind of go into the space of selling brands that are really well established, big brands, but you cannot really, you don't feel you can compete with kind of the pricing and so on, and the landscape of where people could buy them elsewhere, one way you can do that is actually to not manage the whole shipping and of the product, but you just promote them as an affiliate. So for example, if you have certain hair care products, again, if you run a hair salon that you want to recommend, you can still do your recommendation and then just link off to where the client can purchase the products, and you do that as an affiliate partner, which means that you could earn a commission on the sale of that item when they buy it from this other place. And a lot of different e-retailers are offering these type of affiliate programs, and I will have a part on that also in the course when we go through it, where I'll show you like how can you find out if a brand that you really like and that you really would like to promote, but you don't want to kind of stock it and manage all the inventory, you just want to kind of recommend it but still earn an income on that. We will go through in the course on how you can find these type of affiliate programs for your brands, and the commission that you could earn can be anything from just a few percentage points up to like 30% is probably the highest I've seen when it comes to professional hair care and what's most of the products used in the salon. So you will not earn, of course, as much as if you were like owning the inventory and selling the products in a traditional way. But on the other hand, there's like no hassle for you. To get going with this is super easy. Really, all you need to do is just to kind of feature your recommendations and then sell through your links. Obviously, this is also dependent on that you have then good traffic coming into your website, or that you have a big newsletter or an email list that you can use to promote these offers, or some way on social media or somewhere where you can actually reach clients and reach out and to promote these products in a way that still makes it kind of meaningful to do, since the margins or what you will earn in terms of commission will be significantly smaller than when you manage it all yourself. So product idea number 6, subscriptions. So what this is just selling something like a membership or something where you kind of bill your clients on a recurring basis. So if you offer, you could have a service subscription, right? So people would buy into that, which would give them access to a certain service that you provide on a monthly basis, or on a drop-in. Or you could offer something that could be bigger, more like a membership that gives them access to more things than what they would get if they're not a member, when they just go and buy your services. I mean, there's like endless of things you could do and to sell on a subscription basis, right? So in the course we will cover how you can sell subscriptions, payments using online store. I will not cover in detail how you can create a successful membership or a successful subscription, because it's like a course in itself, right? It's a massive thing. What I will show you is how you can actually accept payments on a recurring basis to enable this type of product to sell. If you have an idea for something that you would like to do this way, this is possible to set up in Square Online, so I will show you how to do that as well. Okay, so finally, product idea number 7, digital products. Okay, so we're getting into a bit more advanced territory here. And so what I mean with digital products is actually when you sell a digital product. So that could, for example, be a course, it could be a video where you lead your client or customer through how to do certain things and educate them on something. It could be a PDF with certain mixing tips or recipes, or there's endless of things where you're basically selling information and you're not selling a physical product. The benefit of doing that is, of course, when you sell something that is digital, you don't need to worry about inventory and shipping and all the complexities that goes with that. But it's all digital, right? So you can then earn an income by selling something that is digital. So easier for you to manage from a logistical point of view. Now, what I would say is that it obviously takes quite a bit to kind of build a good digital product that people actually want to buy and to market that. So in the course, we're not going to go through, how to build a digital product that people want to buy. We're not going to cover that in the course, but I still wanted to, include that in this video, that this is still an option, a seventh option in the list of things that you as a local service business could bring in your value, the knowledge that you have in your salon to sell online and to earn an income online. So that was a lot of different ideas on what you could be selling online if you're a local service business, if you're a salon, a spa, barbershop, things that you could be selling that could, make you successful. I would, obviously when approaching this, like if you're going into actually changing your business model and doing something completely new, I think it's important to be clear on your priorities, right? So most likely your core business will remain your service business, and this is an opportunity, something we can add on, something that we can try out. I think it's just important to be clear on that and not get, too distracted by new things to do. But I have this course for you where I will lead you through exactly how to do it, which makes it very simple for you to actually get set up and going, so you can actually give it a try. The other part I would say is also, if you're gonna do this, it's probably smart to start with something that is easy. In this list of ideas that I just shared, you have things like gift cards or selling your appointments, things like that, which doesn't require you to change everything around how you do your business, right? You're just kind of adding this on top and testing it out. It's probably smart to start with something like that before you start to buy in massive amount of inventory or products that you want to sell and so on. Just to see, do you have traction? Are clients interested? And get some feedback on what is it really that they want, and you will learn over time what type of product that will work for you and what you could be selling online. So I hope you found this helpful. I hope it at least started some ideas for you on actually this could actually be an option. Maybe you've disregarded it before, but you heard something of what I talked today that you actually see, actually I could be doing something like that. If you did and you want to give it a try, head over to thesalonbusiness.com/store. On that page I will give you more information about the free course that is available. And I want to say also, the reason why I can offer this for free is because I'm partnering with Square. Square is a big company who supports local businesses with payment terminals, point of sale systems, appointment scheduling systems, and they also have a platform called Square Online, which is super easy to use, and it's really built for local service businesses, which makes it really easy for you to get going. It kind of links in with your offline inventory and so on if you're using the Square point of sale system. And so really good way to kind of get going and to start selling online. It's through that partnership that I have with them that I can do this whole thing for free. And also the Square tool, so Square Online, that I will use in the course, you can also use for free. So it doesn't cost anything to get going with Square Online. The way they make an income is based on credit card transactions. So, they are a payment gateway, or, that's their core business, is payment terminals, which means that whenever you sell something online and people pay with credit cards, there's a credit card fee, and that's kind of where they earn the money back. But obviously, independently on which e-commerce platform or store platform you would use to sell online, there will always be some type of payment gateway there who takes a fee for credit cards. So that's why I really like Square, because it's really easy to use. It links in with all the business tools that you need in your local service business, and you can start using the platform for free. So I think that's really cool. And so if you want to learn more about that, make sure you head over to thesalonbusiness.com/store. You'll find more details there, and I really hope you got some idea with you today, something that you want to do, and I hope I will see you on the inside of the course. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you soon.